Hi guys, and welcome back to Bookhaven with me, Kim. Today I want to talk about a book that I read recently. It's called A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park, so stick around. Alright, welcome back. So today I want to talk about this book that I just finished, A Long Walk to Water. It's a book that I found on a list of books for children and middle grade reading. It had so much high praise and a really important message, and I can't believe how much I enjoyed it. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about it here today. It's a very, very short novel, maybe 120 pages. So this book is a dual perspective from Salva, who is pretty much our main character, and Nia. And this is about life, I guess, in the 80s in South Sudan when the civil war was going on. And Salva was used to being part of a farming family. He would take care of the cattle and occasionally go hunting with his siblings. And one day at school, they heard gunshots, and the teacher told them to run into the bush because they didn't want to be recruited as child soldiers. It's about Salva walking through desert with other boys and with adults, and eventually, this is a spoiler where I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story, but really it doesn't take anything away from it. He eventually meets up with his uncle by chance and a group of these adults that are just walking, trying to get away from the war, and the hardships that they go through, the days without water and food, crossing over like rivers where they have to be careful of crocodiles, watching out for lions at night, and eventually making it to a refugee camp in Ethiopia, and down the road being turned away from there, having to walk to another refugee camp in Kenya, and eventually he makes it to United States and is sort of adopted into this family in New York, and just does incredible things with his life, and later goes back to Sudan and starts a program for bringing clean water to villages like the one he grew up in. Now, I picked this up, I think I was reading a different novel, and I picked it up while I was boiling some water for my tea, and I couldn't put it down. It's really basic but poignant writing. The story itself is just to the point, but it's so powerful, and I can't recommend this book enough. If you're looking for a good read and a short read, I highly recommend this. This just really reminded me of how much we can sometimes live in a bubble and not think about all the other things and all the other lives that are happening in different parts of the world. And it was uplifting and very informative, and yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up to anyone and everyone. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It was just incredibly powerful, and if you've heard of this man's story, I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to link some of the information down below, and I hope you check it out. And keep reading until next time. Bye.